Hey, Aiden, you ready for the new Halo movie?
Halo movie?
Yeah.
What do you mean, the Alien movie?
No,
Dingus?
it's called Alien Covenant. Covenant from Halo. What do we guys say?
Alien?
Alien Covenant.
Covenant.
The new one. Not the old one.
Amazing.
Really?
I thought it was amazing.
Okay, we haven't talked about this beforehand. We should also say spoilers. Like heavy spoilers.
Definite spoilers.
And yeah, we walked home in silence, as usual. We haven't, even when we don't see movies, we walked home in silence, haven't talked about it, and this is the first time we're going to talk about this movie. So,
Yep.
we'll start with pros.
Well, how about we start with initial reaction? So,
Thought it was great.
you thought it was great?
I liked it. I don't know if I liked it more than Prometheus. I think I did. Because I did like it more than Prometheus. Just to clarify, I am a big fan of Prometheus. I liked it when everyone else hated it.
Oh,
What about you?
right. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. Thought it was much better than Prometheus, that's for sure.
Did you not like Prometheus?
No, I thought Prometheus was fine. It's
Yeah.
just...
I didn't think it was
I
as
thought
good
this-
as Alien.
I
I
thought
don't
this
think
was-
any of these movies are good as Alien.
No way, not a chance.
Alien's
You can't really beat...
brilliant.
You can't really beat the original Alien.
Yeah, true. Alien's fucking brilliant. Okay, so pros. What do you think first? What are your pros?
I loved the suspense in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Absolutely.
on the edge of my seat
Oh,
pretty much
Yep.
for the majority of the first half. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was pretty good all the way through, but the first
Before
act
we met
was
David, first act, I was in suspense.
Yeah, we'll get into cons later. Pros.
Yep. It was really gory at the right times, and the death scenes
Yeah.
were really amazing.
The death scenes weren't like, that's another death scene. It was like, oh, fuck.
Holy shit!
Even the chest bursting scene with the captain.
You thought it was gonna be like, oh, played out like, it's just.
No, I liked
another
what they
one?
did. How
I
it
thought it was, like,
wasn't
good.
on the chest, it was on him. It was like him going, like it was on his face. It wasn't on the chest burst and the I don't know what the fuck you call it. But it was on his face, and it was like, because everyone knows what the fuck's happening. Like, and then they did show it, but it's like, you know, the whole beginning part of that shot was him, like, it was a tight shot of his face. It wasn't of the actual chest burst until it happened, and then you just see him, like, out of his chest.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool
Yeah.
that they didn't show, like, they didn't play it out too much.
It was good. I love that. That was a good scene.
Yeah. Except it got me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe it's not gonna. No, okay, no. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Kill.
I got some more.
Yep.
I did enjoy this movie. I like that we only saw the alien, like,
It was different aliens though, wasn't it?
different aliens. Also, that's another thing I liked. I like the new alien, the
New
white
alien.
one. That
Yeah, okay, I didn't understand that. I just thought that alien grew into the black one. You
so
know how
I
they-
thought that as well, but I guess we didn't see it, or it's just a new one.
No,
that
it
he's
was
created?
apparently a new one, because Michael Fassbender, while on press for this thing, apparently did release that was a new one. That there's a
Yeah.
new alien. So I do think that white thing, we could be wrong, please let us know. We're either wrong and we're dickheads, or we're right and we should write the next movie.
I also thought the new way of infection was really cool.
The
The
little,
pause?
the little dust things.
The dust thing.
That was fucking
I was like,
I thought that was really cool.
wow, okay, cool.
I thought it was cool, but I thought it was, well, I mean, now we're fucked though.
Yeah, I thought everyone was going to get infected.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, that.
Come on.
Oh, I was like, it's really cool, but it's like, well, now there's no chance that they survive.
yeah.
But I did think that was pretty cool.
That when he was infected, I didn't know it was going to be the alien that was going to pop out of him from the dust.
The white thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't either.
I didn't think the new alien would come from the dust.
Yeah,
I
me
was like,
neither.
what is going on? Is he just sick? Is this planet just...
That whole scene with him like convulsing while sitting upright, and then the blood's like
The spikes come out.
That was so gross, but so fucking cool. That was
That whole scene
was
is
brilliant.
amazing, and she's locked in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and then everything just goes to shit.
That was pretty. Fuck. That
I
was
thought
really good.
that was a really good scene.
Is this the first movie review that we've done where we actually really like the movie? Oh, Get Out. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, Get Out. It's really good.
We're full of shit. I'm full of shit. Okay. Do you have any more pros? Because I've got a.
Yeah, I've got a couple more.
Go for it.
Did I say that we only saw the alien 50 minutes in? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really good. Just like Alien, the original Alien, where you
Yeah,
only saw the
yeah,
alien
yeah,
like an
yeah.
hour in or something. I thought that they kept with that, which was good. Built up the suspense more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I thought the set was cool. I thought like the spaceship, the scenery was cool.
Yeah,
The
so
setting
that-
was
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. I'm assuming they've invented artificial gravity in this universe. Because
Yeah.
since I saw Life, I can't picture like every alien movie I watch. I go, how did they invent artificial gravity? Like, how did they
Yeah.
do that? It's like, it's just some dumb shit with me. But it's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. You need it for the story. That last scene, by the way, I don't have that down, but I should. That last scene, where, like,
He's spewing up the alien embryos.
no. Sorry. The last scene with the alien, where they're in the cargo lock and there's the trucks and shit, and like the
Yeah.
way they go from being in the airlock to then it like blowing up, or not blowing up, but like it opens, and you expect everything to just fly out all at once and keep going all the way out, but it just like it rushes out and then just stops and everything's like calm.
That was an awesome scene as well. I really did like that.
Fuck. And it was like then there's like a fight. There's like a fight scene amongst the calmness of it all, and it's like it's fucking
Juxtaposition.
Shut the fuck
What? Yeah, I did. That was another one of my
Yeah.
pros. I saw
I
it
thought
was
that
a
was
good like final battle scene.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
it was really cool.
Danny McBride,
Um,
great.
Danny McBride. I did like
the
him.
guy.
I thought
Tennessee.
he wouldn't be able to hold up to it because he's more of like a comedy actor.
I 100% expected him to be the comic relief. Wasn't. Well, he was, but he wasn't.
It wasn't like it was barely there. It was
Yeah,
just-
no,
it was
he
really
wasn't-
subtle and it was good.
Mm. Like, I think the only like he probably had a few one-liners that I'm forgetting, but the one thing that I loved, that he did was when he's piloting the thing and he just picks up the hat and he puts it on his head. I'm like, that's so subtle, and it's like, oh, it's Tennessee, that's what he does. But it's like
Tennessee.
that says a lot. It's like he's bringing stuff from home with him. It's like, nah, it's just fucking cool. I like that. I thought that was really cool.
I thought for the most part the David twist was good. The David twist.
That's a con for me.
Really?
I thought it was very,
Fair
very
enough.
predictable.
Well,
The second
they show it.
Sorry, we're going into cons. Pros still, because I've got a few pros.
Alright, well that's most of the pros for me.
Okay, pros for me. I have a few. I felt bad because I wrote a lot of cons because I'm a fucking pessimist. So I wrote a bunch of cons and I looked up and I was like, don't have a lot of pros. So I added a bunch. Michael Fassbender, fuck me, brilliant. I thought he could carry pretty much every scene he was in, besides the scene that I'll get to later. But he was just great. I thought he was awesome. Catherine Waterston, the main chick, my bae, my favorite actress ever, my Hollywood crush. Fucking love her. She was from Fantastic Beasts. She was. No one thinks she's hot.
Which
She's
one
really
is
fucking
she?
hot. The main chick, in this one and in Fantastic Beasts.
Oh right,
Yeah,
no.
that chick.
No.
What?
She's not hot.
Yeah, she is. She's so fucking hot.
The one that the husband died.
Yeah, at the very beginning.
No.
James Franco, for some reason.
Yeah, James Franco. I was like,
It's a bit weird. I was just like, oh, cool. Why are you in this movie?
A-list actor just
Yeah.
making a little cameo.
I don't
Cheeky.
like that. I don't like that. That's
I
one of
thought
my
it was
cons.
fine. I didn't really care.
I thought it was weird because it was like, no one's gonna see you as her husband. Everyone's gonna see you as James Franco. Like, this character is now James Franco.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, if you put it like that.
This character is not her husband. It's James Franco.
James Franco's wife.
Pros, I had Alien itself as well. A big pro that I thought was going to be a real big fucking con. The nail necklace that she ties around, like at the very beginning after James Franco dies. She like gets the nail because it's going into their house, and she like ties it around and puts it in a necklace. The second that happened, I was like, this is going to come back at the end, it's going to save the day, and it's going to be some fucking, oh, her husband's still with her.
Yeah, I was
It didn't do
actually
shit.
I was thinking the same thing, and then it didn't do shit all.
Like
was
she
like-
like stabs him, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Oh,
David's
he's
just
okay.
like, I don't care.
He's
Go away.
fine. And
Go
then,
away.
I thought that was so good. I was like, finally, it wasn't some trope, like some bullshit thing. It's a callback because she misses her husband, and her
Yeah,
husband's helping
exactly,
her.
yeah.
I'm like, thank fucking God they didn't do that. Another thing I had was the first act fighting the two aliens, the two white. I think they're called neomorphs.
That
Yeah.
was really, really gory.
Oh,
That was
I fucking
incredible.
loved it.
That was yeah.
The cinematography on that, from the
I felt like-
ship blowing up to the end of that scene, fucking brilliant.
Amazing. Yeah,
Oh,
the
fuck
first act was amazing.
I thought it was great. I
Like-
thought it was awesome.
Oh, it was really good.
Mm.
It got me really pumped for the rest of the movie,
Mhm.
and also it gave me like flashbacks to Jurassic Park 2
What?
with the scene with the raptors going through the long grass.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, well, there's like velociraptors.
I
going through
think,
the-
yeah, I know that.
And they like take out one of the soldiers one by one. Oh,
Oh no, yeah, fuck, I do remember that scene.
It's
Yeah,
incredible.
Yeah, yeah. That's
and
a,
I was
that's a
like,
good scene.
this is Jurassic Park. Wow,
That was-
it's
yeah,
great.
that
But it was
seemed
better.
really
It was better. I was like, how many are there? I didn't know how many there were because there was 2 that came out.
Yeah.
But
I kind of
Did
assumed
one
there was
get-
always 2.
did one get blown up? One got blown
One-
up in the ship.
Yes. One died in the... No, because it ran out, remember? I think that was the one. I don't think there was a second one. No, yes, there was. Yes, there was. Sorry, no, I'm
There's 2
mistaken. Yeah.
infections.
I can't remember. I know that
It got a little bit confusing, like keeping track of them, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter.
I didn't really, like, in the moment, I didn't notice it. I was like, fuck yes, there's fucking aliens and they're fucking doing shit and shit.
I was just always thinking like, where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Yeah, the second Michael Fassbender as David, not Walter. David, who is the older one from Prometheus. Second he shows up in the cloak, I was like, what are you doing here? Make
Yeah.
this a survival against the elements. So it was get to cons in a minute. And another pro I had, squishing the alien with the crane. The whole
I didn't really understand. Did she throw acid onto him or something? Did she throw like something onto him?
no, she
just squished
She was
it.
controlling the crane.
Right,
She squished it.
oh,
That was his
okay.
like guts and
Alright.
shit.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool. I was like,
Yeah, that was definitely cool.
that was dope. Another scene that I really liked, for obvious reasons, the shower sex scene.
That was
Fuck me.
terrifying.
That was not only the chick's hot as shit.
She's pretty hot, yeah.
When the alien, like the tail, I don't know why the tail went up and under them because it didn't do anything. Like
It was kind of weird, but like,
I was fully expecting it to like just
kill her straight up. Kill
no.
her.
I was expecting it to go around the two and then just impale them both.
Oh, that
in
would
one
be
go.
cool.
I was
That would've been
expecting
cool.
that, but I did like what they did that was different. Where she was like, "What the fuck?" She like backed away. She sees the alien on the other side, and then the little alien inside of it just smashes through the glass,
little
through the
alien
back of
inside
his
it.
head.
It's just his mouth. It's like a
Whatever. Fuck.
the little alien inside it.
Basically, is it not?
No, it's just a mouth. It's like a
Whatever. The mouth fucking busts through the glass, then through the back of the dude's skull and out his mouth.
That was
it was
a really
like,
cool death scene.
oh,
Yeah, really cool death scenes in this movie.
Fucking hell.
I really enjoyed it.
that was
That was
cool as
amazing.
shit. And my last pro. Do you have any more pros?
I really did like the backstory of David. I don't know, it's just like a personal thing.
David? Yeah, no, it's fine.
Like how
That was my con.
he's like building it. He's like
Yeah.
forcing evolution, I guess.
Yeah,
He's like
that was
documenting
cool.
all that shit,
was
and I'm like, wow, how long has he been here?
it's 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
When, oh, I
Which
didn't
I found a bit short to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was a con.
Imagine,
Sorry, wait,
imagine if
before-
it was like
Oh,
hundreds of years.
I
that would have been cool.
that's what I think they should have done.
Yeah.
I think they should. That's our third segment. So my last pro was the solar flare. At the very beginning, what fucks everything up.
Yeah, that's cool.
I thought the solar flare was so cool because it wasn't like it's the alien getting them. It's like we can't predict this. What are we gonna do? There's
Yeah.
nothing we could have possibly done.
I was
to
like,
prevent
are
this.
they gonna make it like David did this somehow
Yeah,
with this shit
yeah.
or something? But they didn't, which was good.
It was just it's a random event
Yep.
and it happened to wake them up. I like to think that it wasn't related to the alien, to like David. I hope it isn't related to David
no, I
and
don't
like
think
some weird lore stuff that we haven't read. But I thought the solar flare was a really cool thing. So cons? Second segment, cons?
Cons. Do you wanna start on this one?
The very beginning scene. The one with the Whalen dude and David, I wasn't a huge fan. Like, I just thought it was a bit long.
It was just giving a bit of backstory, I reckon, for people who haven't seen Prometheus.
Oh, I thought that was fine. I just...
Because I could not remember like anything about Prometheus.
Okay, so... Beginning scene, you thought... Yeah, it was just explaining to the people who hadn't seen Prometheus.
Yeah.
But even then, I have seen Prometheus, and then when David shows up, when Walter shows up, sorry, completely thought it was David. I was straight up like, oh, that's David, and then it took me a couple scenes to realize, different guy.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I thought David was the original, was the one on the ship that came down, not
It
David
took me
from Prometheus, because I forgot completely about Prometheus.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I did. It took me a couple scenes to be like, no, David's head got fucked up. Like, he got cut off in Prometheus, so that's not him. But, that said, still, it was, I don't know, I just thought the scene was a bit slow. I was like, it was fine. Another thing, probably the biggest con of the movie, scene with the fucking flute. Below, I'll do the fingering. What? What the fuck? Who wrote that?
I'll do the finger.
Surely that was like somebody wrote that and went, this is funny. I'm gonna leave this in. Like, why did they even have that in there? They didn't.
I feel the
need
scene
it.
was too long. I thought you could have had it a little bit, like the interaction between them two, like.
Yeah, and then he kissed him, and it was like,
That was he kissed him at the end, right?
yeah,
That was
I like,
weird.
That's weird. He kissed everyone, and I was like, still weird.
A little bit weird.
Yeah, but
Maybe it shows that like he's breaking into human emotions or whatever.
The AI thing I
discovering.
fucking loved. Sorry, that's something I would change. No, sorry, that was a pro. Sorry, the AI, they made David too human, so they scaled him back. Like that
I really
whole
like
concept
that,
is
yeah.
fucking fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Like the whole, we made something so real, we don't want it to be real anymore. That I thought was really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Another con is they cut out like two great scenes in the trailer. I know maybe it's just something to do with timing, but the bit where Danny McBride in the trailer, and he's like in the thing, and then the alien's on top of him, he's banging his head, and then it's like that scene of it screaming, and it's on top of the thing.
That was in it, wasn't it?
No, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was. The scene where it bangs his head.
No, yeah, when he bangs his head, but when there's that scene of him on top of it, like screaming. Like, it's like the very last scene of the trailer or something.
Where it's like the aliens inside the ship?
No, it's on top of it. It's on top of it, and it's like yelling at Danny McBride, or yelling at someone.
Oh, I can't remember. I didn't really see the trailer, but yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And then the flight deck, which is just a small thing that they cut out, where it's like her explaining that they're all couples. That was in the trailer as well, and they cut that out, which I didn't like because I kind of thought that scene was pretty interesting. Another one, but I think we kind of covered it. David's hair growing back. If he's a robot, how does that happen? But then again, I guess he's human.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
They kind of made him human, but
And he had blonde hair, and then it changed to black.
no, it was brown.
Yeah, it was brown
and then
hair.
it just faded. I think, I don't know.
But in the flashback to when it's showing how he destroyed the city, it's like completely blonde.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know.
I don't know what was going on. Oh yeah, that's
the atmosphere, man. It's particles in the atmosphere. It bleached his hair, and it made his hair all good again.
Yeah. Okay. So pros have got more pros.
Cons, you mean?
I mean, yeah. Sorry, cons.
Predictable David being Walter. The second Walter
Grabs the knife.
David goes to grab the knife, and then
It's
it
like-
cuts away. I'm like, why did they do
That's
that?
left on.
That's dumb.
That's left unexplained. So that must mean that yeah.
I was straight up like, why
I
did they
thought it
cut
was
away
cool.
from that?
I
That's-
liked it. I liked how that played into the ending. That
No,
everyone's
I
fucked.
liked it. I just next segment.
Yes, predictable, but I did like it.
The second he shows up and he's not fighting David, I'm like, it's David. That's David. That's not Walter. Then again, they did get me at the end. They kept he kept just being normal for just too long. Where I was like, maybe it is Walter.
Maybe you start to doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, maybe it is
Which
Walter.
is
And
good.
then,
But I did like the end, how it is David in the end.
no, I knew
If
it
they-
was David, but it was like that. The
If
way they revealed
if
it was really good.
If they did it more subtly, like
Yeah, they did that
Could be
scene more
either like the fight scene between David and Walter. If that was done more subtly,
Yeah, if they just ended it more ambiguously, that would have been great. Unambiguously, I don't
Yeah.
know. If they did that, that would have been great. But I did love the way that they revealed it, that he was actually David, where she was like, will you help me build the cabin? And then he just
that was
goes,
really great.
he has like no reaction. She's
Yeah.
like,
She's like, fuck.
they're next to the lake, and oh fuck. Okay.
I'm kind of excited to see what happens next.
So do I. I hope.
Left me asking questions.
I hope-
that's a pro
Yeah, no,
for
definitely.
me.
David being a god. You know that whole scene where he's killing the civilization?
Yeah, kind of.
I was kind of like, Explain that. I want to know how that happened.
That wasn't explained in Prometheus at all.
No, because it ends with him
And-
bodiless and her carrying him off.
And where do they go? Because
I don't know. I don't think it's.
they leave on that alien ship, right?
They don't leave shit. They stay there. I think. Because the ship stays there. Because that was the ship from the beginning, right? Yeah. The ship from the beginning of this movie was the ship from the end of the...
Yeah, but at the end of the Prometheus,
Yeah.
do they leave in that ship to go to this new place that's in?
No, that is the place.
Really?
The Prometheus crashed... The ship in Prometheus, I don't know if it's called Prometheus, they crashed on the planet that then the ones in Covenant went to go, like,
But I thought they had, like, all the masks to walk outside and everything.
They had, like, air masks or something, but it wasn't necessary. It was more of a, like... No, they didn't need them. It was there for, like...
Wait, or just pause the recording.
Yeah,
I should probably get this right.
What?
Because I don't know if Prometheus is it the same world? Are you sure? Because I feel
Yes,
like it's
100%
not.
sure. No,
Did you search it up?
100%. David's there.
Yeah, but maybe they move. They use the ship
No, but then...
to move because you saw the.
But then her dog tags are on the ship. And then her fucking around on the main console happened in the first movie.
Yeah, but maybe after the end of the first movie, they moved the ship. They used the ship, and then you know that scene where he's dropping all the acid
Yeah. That's in the new one.
because he's moved the ship. He's brought the ship to this new place. Right? That's what I was thinking.
Ah.
That's what I was thinking anyway. Like I thought this was a completely new planet that the ship from Prometheus had come to. Yeah. She intends to reach the engineer's homeworld in an attempt to understand why they wanted to destroy humanity. So Shaw recovers David's remains. This is at the end of the Prometheus.
Mm-hmm.
David's remains, and with his help, launches another engineer spacecraft. She intends to reach the engineer's homeworld. So the engineer is the one. That's his ship.
Mm-hmm.
So the planet that they're on now
Yeah.
is the engineer's homeworld.
Yeah. Who are the white people?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a different planet.
It is a different
Yeah.
planet. Okay, well, don't tell me that, because I like to think it is the same planet, because it makes more sense to me. So, God, we got really off track. David being a god. That was my con. So, the David being a god thing, I thought that was a bit weird. Just him being a god. I think we already covered that, didn't we?
He kills an entire, civilization, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
And the plague he released, or whatever.
Plague.
Plague.
Yes. Yeah.
Was
I don't-
that
I think he
the
just...
start of the alien dust? That, the dust that infects
No,
them?
no, that was...
I thought that's
that
how
just
it
killed him.
evolved. I thought that's how it evolved. From the stuff he dropped.
Let's just say there isn't much
Didn't-
explained to it, so a lot of it is up to interpretation.
See,
because
this could be a con because it could be a pro as
It
well.
wasn't explained. I think it's
because
a con. It
gets
wasn't
people-
well enough explained.
It gets people like us talking about it. But
Yeah, true.
I really I'm kind of interested in the lore now of it.
Really?
I want to get into it. I don't know. It's each their own, I guess, for this part.
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
So,
It
I
is
mean,
personal opinion.
you
I
should-
thought it was a bit much.
Yeah, you could consider it a con.
Yeah,
'Cause it doesn't
I
explain
like it when I watch a movie and that's it. I don't want to go looking up shit.
Fair enough.
My last con is, whose fucking idea was it to put couples on a spaceship? That's so. And then not only put couples on a spaceship, fucking split them up. Like Danny McBride and his wife for 2 different places. Whose fucking idea was that? Because if it wasn't Danny McBride's character and it was some other useless fucking character, what if he fucking got all emotional and then crashed the ship and then died?
Yeah, that was a really stupid idea, but
Like,
it did well to bring in the tragedy
it
that the
did, but it was
characters
like,
were suffering.
I did really like the scene where the captain, not James Franco, the new captain, his wife dies. I was like,
He's a broken man. He's done. He will die.
that whole scene was like, holy shit, that's really good.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see, this is just, actually no, this will get in the third scene. Okay, so that's my cons done. What are yours?
Okay, so I thought the first half was better than the second half.
Absolutely.
The second half was left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was still
The,
cool.
the
but it was
first
like-
half, the first half was just too good.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, the first, yeah. Like, the second half was still good. First half was just, it set the tone, and it was a really good tone. It was definitely a Ridley Scott movie, which I thought was
I
great.
wasn't really sure if this was a direct like it was a direct sequel of Prometheus, but
Yes.
did Ridley Scott depend? Like, was he depending on it to be Prometheus? Because it wasn't like Prometheus 2. It wasn't titled Prometheus 2. I thought it was going to be like a standalone Alien movie.
No, it's...
That
okay,
was my
so-
initial reaction. That one of my cons is you need to watch Prometheus before you watch this movie.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. You do... That is one of the cons. You do absolutely need to
Yeah.
watch Prometheus.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit annoying. They did try to explain it at the beginning with the whole David and Wayland scene, but it was still like, eh.
As soon as it, yeah.
I didn't understand a lot of it, but I still thought it was cool. Like, I wish they had have explained just a bit more.
But there's only so much you can explain, which is fair enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay.
Another con, fucking Alien Vision. I
Fuck, I
I-
forgot to put that down.
hate Alien Vision with a passion.
Why do they
In any
keep putting
movie.
alien vision in fucking movies?
Oh.
Stop.
I don't care what the alien sees.
Me neither. Oh, fuck, that was so dumb. I hate it. Like, it was cool to see how he sees, but I'd rather see that in fan fiction somewhere, not in the movie. Like, I don't care what he sees, I know where he is. Now you're just telling me where he is and it takes me out. I don't care. It's like, you know, you
Yeah.
can't see them, so they're not in any danger. It's like, fuck. Alright, go.
And finally, probably my last con. It's a little bit nitpicky. It doesn't really affect the movie whatsoever. It's fine. It's just
Yeah.
the alien died a little bit too quickly.
Which one?
The first one, the first black alien,
When he...
got crushed by the thing.
Huh?
Got crushed by the crane when they were leaving the planet.
What do you mean it got crushed? It died too early.
I feel like
It died, like, spectacularly. Well, you
Okay.
mean it died
Yeah, okay,
too
cut.
quickly, or it died... Like, it died too soon after his appearance, or it died... Like, it could have lived through that.
I feel like it could have lived through that. Maybe I
Like,
don't
it
know.
could have, like, pushed it open or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I get
The
that.
crane didn't look powerful enough. What would have been cool is if she like detached the crane completely and left it down there, like with the alien
Oh,
trapped
yeah,
inside.
no, okay, that would have been cool.
That's what I would have changed.
Yep, no, I agree. So, are we getting... Do you have any more cons? Or are we getting into what we would change?
What we would change? Let's go.
Okay, so I have a few. My first one is I would add a few scenes explaining what happened after Prometheus. So, like, you know how there's that scene of God David? I would have added just a couple, maybe like one or two scenes into it to just bridge that gap. Because I thought, I didn't really understand why he was being a god. I was kind of like they kind of explain it with him actually killing the chick from the first one.
Which I thought that was cool. That was a cool twist how he
I liked
actually
it.
killed her. I thought that was,
I
that was
thought it was
another
cool.
pro
Yeah, that was
on
another.
David's side.
But I just thought it was like they needed to have either a scene of that happening or like him getting to where he was being a god. Like there could have been like a scene of him. I would have added like a scene of him weaponizing the dust stuff. Like have him experimenting, weaponizing.
See, this is the thing.
And then-
I don't really. I still
like-
don't understand how he did it. Like, I feel like when he released that black plague on all the white people.
Yeah. God, Jesus
That's how I
Christ.
feel like. He released the poison on the
Not to get racial. But
engineer civilization from
Yeah.
the last movie.
yeah,
He kind of just
he just does it.
that poison developed into what is the alien dust.
Okay, no,
that
yeah,
infects it.
that's
I was
cool.
like, so
but then
it's
why aren't they
evolved.
being hurt?
It's
when they walk
evolved.
through?
Because he says at the start, it's like, this poison just killed them outright straight away. But over time, it developed into
Oh, does he?
into the dust.
Oh, okay,
that
no, that's
infects
cool.
the
Okay,
humans.
I'm on board.
I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Which I thought was another pro on,
That's cool.
on the David side.
Okay, that went straight over my head.
Yeah, it was
I
a bit,
like
it's
that.
a bit confusing, but I was really, really attentive at that point because it was just after the first act, which was amazing. So
Oh
it's
no,
like,
that
I'm paying attention to every little detail.
that scene. I literally, I remember that scene where he was explaining shit, and about after 30 seconds, I went,
You zoned out.
no, I did. I
Yeah.
legitimately went, wow, he's still explaining this. Oh fuck, I just missed something.
Yeah.
I think that's what I missed. I thought Yeah, I just didn't. I thought they could have explained it. I would have added a couple scenes just to make that a bit clearer.
Because like you can also see the evolution of the disease, the plague, like through his workshop. You see all those dissections of the different types of aliens.
That was cool. I liked his little workshop.
Ooh.
I wish they had another thing I would have changed. Make that gap between Prometheus landing and I'm just going to call it Prometheus, that first ship. I know it's not, but Prometheus landing in Covenant, I would have had that gap be like thousands of years.
That would have been pretty cool.
Because David wouldn't have died. He wouldn't have gotten old. I don't know how the hair works.
Yeah.
But he would have stayed the same age. He would have stayed the same looking. He would have been fine because he's a fucking robot. It would have made her not being there a lot, like, it would have made the twist of him actually killing her a lot more significant, because if it's 1,000 years, we just go, oh, she died of old age or something.
Yeah.
But then having that twist of, no, he killed her, it's like, oh, fuck. That's some shit. Because, like, the second you realize it's David, and you don't see the chick, you're kind of like, he was evil in the last one, he's probably killed her. But then they did confirm it. I thought they could have changed that. The last thing I would have changed was David versus Walter, which we did before.
Yeah.
Does that scene a bit better?
I would have changed the David Walter fight scene, made it more ambiguous than it was.
Yeah.
Because the last scene, the cutaway scene is David grabs a knife and you're like, oh, okay, well, David won.
Yeah. What I would have done was because you know how you could differentiate between them with the clothes.
Yeah.
I would have just had them like full on fighting. And just like a bunch of like rapid quick shots of like just close-ups of them like being hit and hitting each other and like that sort of shit. Then I just would have had like just like neck up, just like a view of Michael Fassbender, obviously Walter, just have like the knife come out of nowhere and just stab him in the head, and then the view of the other one, and he's like breathing really heavily, and you see like okay, Walter won. Like you see like him return, like he does like something that Walter would do. And then you get that next scene. Because then it's like, okay, it's Walter won. But you don't really see it.
Was it the same hand that he cut off? Did he cut off the right hand?
He did.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for that.
Did he cut off the right hand?
Because I was like, if they make it that he cut off the wrong hand and that's how she notices, I'm going to
But he's like a super smart robot.
Yeah, I was like, he's not going to make that mistake. Yeah. So I have 3 fun little facts about the movie that I thought was interesting. I thought we'd finish off with this.
Alright, cool. Nice.
The first one, which is pretty common information, because there weren't a lot of facts on IMDb. It's a trilogy. This is the second in the trilogy. There's going to be another one. There's going to be another one.
I am keen for that.
So am I. I hope it involves Catherine. I hope it involves them waking up. Or like,
yeah, it should do. I felt like it kind of set that up, to be honest.
Or even just the colonization. If they don't do her and Danny waking up because he's killed them, but her and Danny Tennessee, like as old people on this new colony, like just kind of like there, but David's still the same age, but they have kids and they like there's like a civilization now, but David's still there and he's still the same age and he still looks fine. Still looks.
I feel like that wouldn't make any sense if it was like old age, because David wants to kill him. Wants to kill humanity.
Okay, no, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know what they could do with it.
I feel like it's gonna have her. This is my prediction for like the third movie.
Okay.
I guess. Main chick. What's her name?
Catherine Waterston.
Yeah, she's gonna.
Daniels.
She's gonna be. She's being put on like a hospital bed or whatever, like an emergency hospital bed. Danny. She looks over. Danny McBride's next to her. He's got an alien pops out through his chest. And she's like, "Fuck." That's how it's gonna start.
Okay,
that could be cool. I don't know. That's just my.
No, I think that would be cool. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're just gonna have another ship.
It'll be another ship.
And it'll just happen to land.
Maybe
it'll going to the same place, and then they'll be figuring out. Okay, no, my prediction for the next one is there's gonna be another ship named whatever the fuck, some other cool Halo reference. They're gonna be flying to the planet that Covenant were originally going to, which is where David's going to. They're going to get there because then the Covenant lost contact with home base and no one knows what the fuck's happening. So they're either a rescue mission or they're just redoing what Covenant were doing. They're going to land there and everything's going to be fucked up and David's going to be the only one there and David's gonna try like pull some fast shit on them. But we all know he's evil, but they don't. They just go, okay, well, what happened? Because they have their own David, and they're like discovering what the fuck happened. And then there's aliens on this planet now because David then put them there.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, that's
what I think.
That's a good idea.
Third one.
Next fact. Next factoid.
Okay, what I thought was really cool, I noticed, but I didn't think it was actually a real thing. I just thought it was something in the filming. When they're on top of the ship after they crush the alien, like after they crush it with the crane, they're on top of the flat-bedded ship, and she's like talking to Walter. Like Walter puts his hand on her shoulder of David, and it's like, okay, that's probably Walter. And then his hood flips up, like because of the wind. It like flips up and it like looks like he's wearing the hood. I'm like, it's a reference to David. That's a clue that it's being David, because David was wearing a hood the first time you noticed it. I'm like, I see ya.
Fair enough.
Very subtle thing that was very in plain view. I was like, that's really, really cool and just really minuscule that I liked.
Bit of symbolism.
The last fact, fun fact of the day. This movie was originally titled Paradise Lost. So it was originally titled Alien Paradise Lost, which I don't like as much.
Paradise Lost.
I don't like it.
Kind of weird.
I don't like it as much as Covenant.
No.
I like Covenant, but the reason for that was because there was that line of, would you rather rain? Fuck, I'm gonna have to look it up. I thought I'd remember it.
I feel like they didn't need the alien at the start. If it's gonna be like a direct sequel of Prometheus, don't put the alien at the start. Just name it like Covenant.
Yeah, no,
I guess they put it
I'd be
there
okay
to
with that.
sell more.
Yeah,
As
but
like
then again, Prometheus did pretty well, besides its reviews. But I get what you mean there.
I think Prometheus got like 70%.
Oh, we do have to do ratings in a minute.
Oh yeah, sure, for sure.
Okay, so there's that line of, is it better to rain? No. Okay, no, sorry. There's that line from David saying to Walter, would you rather serve in heaven
Yes,
or reign in hell?
Yeah.
I was like, that line is so brilliant.
That's a good line.
It's from John Milton's poem called Paradise Lost.
Right, okay.
Which is why they were going to call it that. Which I would have been okay with, but I do prefer Covenant.
Yeah, Covenant is a better name.
Yeah. Okay, so that's about it
Yeah,
for the facts. What would you give it?
Okay, so I want to give it an 8.5 out of 10
Really?
because of the first scene. Based on the first scene.
act was really good.
First act, sorry.
Yeah,
First act.
yeah.
But I give it like an 8. I give it like a solid 8. So I still really enjoy the movie.
Okay.
Because I do enjoy like alien movies.
Okay.
So.
I just saw it scrolling past the IMDb page, so I was gonna say I'd give it a 7.
Yeah.
It got a 7.4, which I'm pretty happy with. I mean, that's good. I'm happy with that. So, 64 on Metacritic. Who the fuck cares? I think that's it from us.
Yeah, that's enough. That's
Anything else you want to say? Last minute comments? Go see it.
definitely go see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thriller.
Okay,
It's a good thriller.
I want to do a thing at the very end of every episode, movie review, where we put them in on a scale. Best to worst movies of the year that we've done.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Okay, so where would you rank this? So where would you rank the 3 movies that we've done? Because I think we're gonna have the same rating.
Get Out, Alien, Guardians.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'd go Alien, Get Out, Guardians. Actually, no, I agree. No, I agree. Get Out was really good.
You gotta
But
think back
it's
to Get
not-
Out.
It's not memorable though. There wasn't anything about it that stood out to me. I was just like, this is really cool. A really good movie. Original story, great. But Alien, the first act just fucking sold it for me.
The first act is really good.
And I do love Alien.
I don't
love
know.
me some,
You know what? You're convincing me to change my answer.
I do love me some Alien.
Oh, yeah. That's hard actually.
So
Even though I think Get Out is a better movie,
that first act, man.
I
that
prefer.
first act.
I think Alien is more enjoyable for me personally.
Yeah, same man. Okay, so I convince you.
Yes.
Okay, so our
Definitely.
ranking is Alien, Get Out, then Guardians 2 at the bottom, as it should be, as it will remain, at least until the next one. Okay, so
Oh, what about Life? Where would you put Life?
we didn't do a review on Life. No, we didn't. No, we absolutely did not.
Didn't we talk about Life? I'm
Nope.
sure we talked about Life.
Not on mic. If not, I lost the recording because we absolutely
We
did
didn't
not.
talk. We didn't talk.
We
about
talked to. I was like, we could do one. You were like, nah, I'd have to see it again.
it. Fuck.
This is just bullshit.
Yeah.
So
You just cut that out. Yeah.
So let us know what you think about Alien Covenant. If you liked it, let us know. If you agree with our scaling system, let us know. If you liked the format of it, so the pros, cons, what we change, fun facts, and then
Rating.
the rating and the scaling. If you guys liked all that or you didn't like something, let us know on Twitter at AdjustTheMoon or in the comments, and we will probably read them because we've got nothing better to do. Sweet, thank you.